I knew words, before I could name the ships I observed. Knob left and right, starboard, port side, mad home. But the pass under star-filled skies, Father would lift me up to the bow, feel hulls hum low as the tides turn slow. The horizon hauled everything out, left the shore sore, let it go, drifted out. Oh, sailor said, and I scaled a tale, somewhere yachts with crimson sails, only for those who dream there on the sea, that it was real, not fantasy. Children laughed, adults smiled too. So solar has your yacht come through? I stayed quiet, held my view. But the pendant knew some truths sail past what facts can do. The pendant stayed, years slipped away. The sea became life, work, and play. Fairy tale, dust and salt, time and fault. But sometimes when the wind skims the water, I touch the yacht with crazy sails hidden under my jacket.
Every morning, same wall, same hall, same desk, same glow, same endless call. Meetings, briefings, names I recall. Faces, spaces, echoes that stumble to startup. Zero to sold, exit claimed, cash and gold. But each day I grow cold and nothing feels whole. I stare at this wall, tall and white, clean lines, cold light, no end in sight. And all I hear, a voice that bites. Is this it? Is this your life? Four walls closing in thin air,
with salt already in my hair. Coffee tastes like yesterday's brine and air. Check the weather, check the harbor stare. This is exactly where I want to be there. Yacht school instructor 5 days a week. Rescue service when the summer skies speak. Teaching people how to read what the waters leak. This is what I've always wanted, and then some to seek. I'm living the dream I had at 6 years old. Every single day on the waves, brave and bold. The little girl who listened to stories told. She got exactly what she wished for and more to hold. Work is the dream, dream is the work. Every day a celebration, yet something lurks. So why does something feel incomplete beneath the triumph, beneath the heat? Teaching newbies how to tack and spin. Afternoon, racing one mighty foil, chasing the wind. Evening, helping dad repair the deck's thin skin. Night, watching stars from the forward wide and pinned. I know every reef within 10 miles of reach. Every current, every wind shift, every breeze. I can read the ocean's moods, its lessons teach. This life fits me like nothing else could ever teach. So why do I touch the pendant sometimes when I'm alone at night, counting tide lines? Why do I remember those old rhymes about crimson sails and impossible saints? I'm living the dream I had at 6 years old. I'm not waiting, I'm not wishing, I'm bold. I'm the one who does what she was told the sea would give her. But there's something missing, still untold. Maybe it's not about the sea at all. Maybe the dream was never just the sailing call. Maybe I got halfway with the story installed, and I don't even know what I'm still missing in thrall. That condense under my jacket, safely hidden. I don't talk about it anymore. Forbidden, that childhood story feels locked, forbidden. Not because it's false, but because I'm written. I got the sea, I got the freedom, I got the wind, salt, and sky's deep kingdom. But the yacht with crimson sails, that part I let fail. Work is the dream, a dream is the work. Ungrateful, unlucky, still it arcs. Every day's the life I chose. Every day I'm where I wanna be. But sometimes when the wind blows, I wonder what I not see. I have the sea, I have the skill, I have the life. So why do I still wear the pendant?
We were sailing close to shore, half a mile from jagged stone. Wind was steady, nothing more. Then the skipper groaned and grabbed his own. Hand to ribs, a crooked sigh. Eyes went wide, the color drained. He said, Greyhelm, first aid try. Then staggered, stiffened, and almost fell. Pain cuts deep across his face. Legs go loose, his fingers freeze. I catch his weight, I break his fall. Drag him down onto his knees. No! On the bench, make space, make room. Rip the latch, the orange box. Pills and gauze and wild perfume. Hands like static, hot like rocks. Radio rattles in my palm. Mayday medical over here. But help is safe on distant sand, and danger's breathing in my ear. I'm alone. in neat, clean theory, but fearing crowns in real-time fury. Raise the main, no stop the motor, no, these sheets turn into wind. Every choice just feels like polka, every second's paper thin. Knees are weak, my jaw is tight, thoughts collide and multiply. Checklist screams, I miss a line, I'm synced in while I'm still alive. Skipper slumped in cockpit gray, chest goes up then fades back down. Rocky ridge lines, serrate fangs, white water gnawing at the ground. Compass twitch, the bow yaws wide, time turns thick, my fingers slip. Fear drips heavy, seconds slide, hull keeps humming, losing grip. The rocks are right there, wind just kicks us off our lane. Where's the sheets won't ease it. I'm alone out here, I'm alone with the dying land, alone. The sea don't care. What's that sound? Something's coming. Someone's coming.
Just finished training, cutting back to shore. Snagged my binoculars, habit from before. Yacht in the bay, yeah, something's up for sure. Healing and reeling, drifting wrong toward the door. Could be nothing, could be everything. Don't wait, don't think, just go. From its power motor singing, the board lifts up, and now I flow. Running on waves, flying on blue. Hydrofoil slicing the surface clean. Gray seeds that go, coming straight out like a blue. Like the sea sent a ghost from a waking dream.
I turn around and there she is, standing on air above the tide. Not swimming, flying, what is this? My brain just stalled, can't categorize. She hooks the rail, she's overboard. Glide suit dripping, precise and sure. Who are you?
The one in charge right now. I see him move aside.
Furl the jib,
Now,
ease the man,
hands up,
check the gearbox,
clutch is fire.
engine start,
Stand,
rudder steady.
hold alive.
Her hands don't shook, every move tight. She's not thinking, she just knows. She's already halfway through the fight. The yacht responds, the bow comes round. Away from stone, away from death. The engine locks to a steady sound, and all at once I steal a breath.
It's okay, how's the skipper?
He's breathing stable, I think.
Coast Guard's en route. For me, this is just work. But I can see, for you it's not.
Plastic chair, static air, antiseptic glare. Door slides wide and there she stands, the girl who pulled us from death's hands. I never thanked her, now I stammer. Thank you for everything I mutter. Sentence shatters, words just flutter. I IT guys can't find the phrases, especially when a girl like her amazes. Awake to find them both right here, gray awkward by the bed. And she's the one who brought me back. Thank you for saving me, I say on track. She shifts her jacket, silver flashes, a pendant hidden in the clashes. Just a glimpse, but something catches that shade. I know it, don't I? Skip her staring, something's there. Asked about the pendant that she wears. She stiffens, touches it with care.
That's personal,
She says, face flushed and bare. Turns to leave, won't meet my eyes. Mumbles sorry, quick goodbyes. I look at her, then look at him. Something known, still it's dim. Even if they don't see it yet, the prop is tangled in the net. I'm afraid I'm here for longer than we knew. You need a captain to pull you through. Hire her, I saw what she can do. She's the real thing, and she needs this passage too.
my mistake. They saw the chain, should keep it hidden, locked away from flame. That IT boy with his yacht, those gray eyes, rich kid playing sailor in disguise. Why do I feel the deck capsize? I'm professional, I'm fine, I'll go. Back when he leaves, to keep the status quo.
She returns, still on her guard. I apologize, I pushed too hard. Change the subject, safer ground. I asked Gray if you'd captain him homebound. She said she'll think about the offer made. Professional mask back in parade. But I know she'll take the trade. I saw the answer in her face displayed. One thing left I can't forget, one message that I have to send, a line of guidance to my former student and my friend.
To sail his yacht just 40 hours more. Another tech bro weekend dream, I've seen this all before. They book the boat, they post the pics, they've gone by Tuesday night. I keep it professional and cold, that's how I do it right. But there's something in the way he asks, not showing off, just wanting to learn. Maybe this one's different. No, that's how you get burned. All cuts through the froth and bride. Telltale sweet and wild on jib, dancing on the wind. By the time these Instagram boys find their sea legs, they're looking for the exit back to coding drags. First morning watch, he's tangled in the jib. I snap at him impatient, that's not how you rig. He laughs it off and tries again, no ego in the way. Most clients fuck when I'm short, he just asks like this, okay. He doesn't need me to be sweet, doesn't need me to be kind, just wants to learn the ropes. Maybe I've been blind. All comes through the froth and grind, telltale streaming while on chin, dancing on the running wind. This one's not running, he's earned his deck-side berth. Turns out some Instagram boys know what sailing's worth. Midnight, deck is quiet, I hand him the watch alone. Wait for him to call me, wait for the nervous tone. But he stays steady through the dark, keeps the heading, reads the stars. When I come up at 2 a.m., he's still there, he's made it through. Day 2 brings weather, wind is picking up speed. I'm ready to take over when I see he's already seized. The mainsail's reefed, the lines are tight, he's moving with the boat. Not fighting, it's just flowing, like he's finally got the note. I catch his eye, he holds my gaze. I'm not once, that's all it takes. All comes through the froth and brain, telltale streaming while on deep, dancing on the running wind divine. He didn't look for exits and his blazes crew. Maybe I was hiding wrong, maybe some get through. Night falls, stars above, wind has died. Just the 2 of us in the cockpit, quiet night. He breaks the silence, sitting by my side. I saw your pendant, what's it hiding, right? I pause, stare toward the distant shore. I believed in fairy tales, not anymore. Sunsets burn and sunrise is gold. Every passage has its end. Fairy tales are only mine alone to hold. That's what the ocean meant. There's a crimson spinnaker up front, he says. Should we raise it for the wind ahead? No, we're not on a broad reach, can't fly it this way. And I saw it in the forepeak, by the fenders. It's scarlet, not crimson, by the way. He smiles, don't know the difference for sure. To me it's just F00 red. We don't talk about it anymore. Dawn breaks his home marina on the line. We dock it smooth, secure the lines with care. Professional to the end, I try to be aligned, but something's shifting drifting in the morning air. Standing on the dock in morning light, he asks if I want coffee, breakfast, stay the day. I have a flight to catch, I have to go away. I shake my head. My taxi's waiting right in sight. Sunsets burn, sunrises fade. Every passage finds its shore. Beautiful things are meant to stay. That's what the ocean's for.
Not wet, not red, or navy blue, but crimson canvas, rig at full, main and gentle, burning through. Wine red wings, coming straight on true. Harbor hands hot, cups half sipped. Shop doors creak, the moment slips. Something in crimson tilts their grip. Morning wind on a snow-white ship. From the dark, a shadow detaches. Needle of speed that skims in snatches. You foil stitching wave to wave, chasing the yacht that everybody catches. Let the bay blaze with crimson light. Let the ocean sing through day and night.
For she who glides above the waves,
Let the music rise and guide our ways. I lower the glass, I exhale scope. Set Bandal on my lighthouse rails. 20 years, maybe more ago, I told a girl a harbor tale.
a yacht with crimson sails, it said, finds the ones who chase the sea.
A tale to live, not left unread. For the child who stayed back up at knee. Let the bay blaze with crimson light. Let the ocean sing through day and night.
For she who soars across the foam,
Let the music lift
and lead her home.
that pendant I gave her, small and mild. She wore it hidden, worn and thin. An email I sat to gray that night, not by my plan, by sea's design. Let the bay blaze with crimson light, let the ocean sing through day and night.
For she who rides the breaking foam,
The tale concludes, the circle home.
the circle's closed, the story's told.
But those crimson sands, they'll find their path across the world. Fair winds, you two. The world's wide open.